Hello again, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Well, we're going to continue on with this Carinthia thing. So hang in there, I'll be back with you with some more Carinthia stuff. So right back. You welcome back to the channel, everybody, and thank you for showing up, watching my videos. I think that YouTube must be ghosting me because well, either that or my video quality has gotten even worse than it already was because I'm just not getting that many videos, very many subscriptions and very many likes and very many views. So if you're out there watching my videos, I appreciate if you would share with your friends and enemies. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to don't forget to subscribe. I try to make 2 videos every week. It's not always easy, but I try. And so far, I've been able to do it. So hang in there. Anyway, I made a video. I've been doing some videos on Carinthia products, and I have a lot of Carinthia stuff. And I've used it, and I like Carinthia a lot, especially their G-Loft insulation system, which is probably the best. I found out that actually Carinthia has someone making their stuff. I think it's called Venture something. I have to look it up. I'll leave a link down below. They make 3 sleeping bags. They make a summer and an intermediate and a winter bag. And they're apparently larger than the standard Carinthias, and they're longer. So for taller, larger guys, these are the way to go. And although I didn't see on the website that they're using G-Loft, but if they are, they're not going to be the same. As I explained before, when they ship G-Loft, they have to compress it with a glue into these plates, into these bricks, and they post it that way in boxes. When you get it, use a product that actually releases all that, or you wash it, and that can affect the quality of the insulation or the insulated product of the properties of it. So just be aware of that. Okay, now Carinthia is an Austrian brand. They make G-Loft. Their proprietary G-Loft is made all over here, and it's a really good product. I like G-Loft a lot. I mean, really a whole lot. Anyway, Carinthia does have a line of really warm jackets, but I really don't like them because the zipper pockets are too high up. If they made them sort of normal, I would be a big fan of theirs. You know, they just don't make them to wear. You know, I've tried them, and they're very warm. Their jackets are. I just don't like that one thing where the pocket is so high up that your hands are up here instead of comfortably down below. Anyway, we're going to continue on with this, and someone asked a question, because we were discussing putting the Troopin inside of Defense 4, and then the ECC system that was sold off to, that they built for India. And then of course there's those systems that are running around for other countries that are making, even from the finish, this kind of stuff. And they may have, some of them have license to produce products for Carinthia, I guess, in their countries for their military. So they're made local. And people have asked me, what about or someone has asked me, and I appreciate that question, what about using the Carinthia poncho, insulated poncho system inside a Defense 4 or something like that? Well, I've got one here, and let's have a look at it. The first thing you see, the Defense 4 is actually sitting on top of it, okay? And the foot box is actually, or the poncho liner is actually square. And it's actually longer and larger than the Defense 4. So what would you do? Well, you can actually slide the Defense 4 inside of it. And so let's see how that works out. Although I think it's going to be a little bit tight because the Defense 4 is wider at the top, but narrow at the bottom. So what you would do is, the best thing to do is actually slide the poncho inside the Defense 4. So we're going to do that and see how that works out. Now there's a left zipper on the left-hand side of the poncho liner from Carinthia. It does fit in there, that's for sure. It's definitely going to fit. You just want to have a little bit snugger footbed, you know. The foot box is going to be a little bit snugger. But it definitely fits inside of it. Now, it doesn't button into it or anything like that. They don't have a system for that. So once you're inside of it, then you'll zip that on the left hand side, and then you'll zip the hood in on the top of the defense force. So it does fit. It does fit inside of it. I mean, this is pretty obvious. Now, something you can do also, and it's actually pretty good, you can take the hood of it off. The hood off right here if you don't need it, and you can just use it without the hood and just zip it up on the side too. And we did this with poncho liners. We used to put poncho liners inside of our mountain bags in the Army, and what that enabled us to do is to have a little bit more insulation, because we always carried our poncho liners with us, but we didn't always have our sleeping bag. So if there was a situation where we had our sleeping bag and it was quite cold, we'd wrap ourselves up in the poncho liner and then sleep inside the bag, and that would add some warmth. But I did not use the mountain bag as much as a lot of guys did, because we were light and we didn't have the room. You could not carry the mountain bag, like I said in the earlier video, you could not carry it inside of the medium rucksack, a large Alice rucksack, along with all the other gear that you had to carry, including munitions and other snivel gear and food, this kind of stuff. So you were limited. Now, you do have the jungle bag and the Troopin, which you could easily get inside of the Carinthia poncho liner. And so what you could do then is you can use that. So you had two lighter bags, and what you would do is end up with an intermediate bag, from all of that. So you could easily do that, and that would work. For example, with the Troopin, you could get the Troopin inside of. Now your zippers will be on the opposite side of one another, though. That's the only sad part. You have a zipper on the left-hand side and a zipper on the right-hand side. So getting out of it would be a little bit of a chore, but you can see it would fit inside of it. But if you don't do that, you might as well just go ahead and get yourself a Defense 4. Instead of two lighter bags, you just have a Defense 4 and Troopin. I find that's the best solution, the Defense 4 and the Troopin, because there you have a hot weather bag, cold weather bag, an intermediate, and then the two together, you have a big, really warm bag. So that would be my experience and my suggestion to do that. Now, I have a lot of, someone also talking about, they use the fleece liner. That works great too. It's very comfortable, in fact. What you need is those layers to wick the humidity away from you, and that's what needs to happen. And as long as they're doing that, then as you're being warm, you're wicking that humidity out to the outer part of it, then you'll stay warm inside of it. And there are a lot of things that you can do to increase your warmth, and that is wearing long wool underwear, wool socks. Merino wool is the best, I find. Some gloves and a little hoodie. You can wear these kind of things. And what that means is that you'll have that one layer that was going to help keep you warm. Okay, now, and so there you go. Anyway, I hope this is a little bit more clarity. Sorry for the lights, because if I turn that light on right there, I'll show you. You get this strobe effect. I don't want the strobe effect. People complain about that. So, and it's quite cold outside, and it's getting dark, so I wouldn't have had any better light outside. So we're doing it this way right here. I do apologize for the lighting, but this is the best I got so far, because all these are LEDs, and for some reason this one's strobes. So anyway, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, I appreciate you giving me a thumbs up, a like, leave a comment down below. I want to hear what your opinion is, what you think about it, and yeah, if you have a Carinthia bag, use Carinthia stuff, let me know. And if you're using that American brand, and I'll leave, like I said, I'll leave the link down below. If you're using that, let me know that also. I'd really be interested in knowing more about that and how they work out. Someone has said they use it and they like it a lot, but I'm just a little bit wary on the concept of it being having that compressed G-loft material that can lose some of its properties. Now, a friend of mine had a baffle made, a zipper baffle to enlarge his. He's taller than I am, and but the same width as I am. He's quite a big guy too. But he had a made by a lady, basically a extension that you zip into the bag from the bottom to the top with the YKK zipper, so he can zip that in, and it enlarges his bag, and he still has that warmth there because it's actually insulated material. So he actually had that done, and that works pretty good. He's pretty happy with that. So that's also another possibility. I believe that there is a company that does that. I think SnugPack does that. I'm not really sure, but I believe they do that. But it's not a bad idea to make up for if you have a larger build or this kind of stuff, or if you just whatever, you know, you want a little bit more room in it. Or you can go, like I said, get you the Army one ECWC bag. That thing has plenty of size in it. Most comfortable bag I've ever gotten into. This is a little bit heavier, but it's a great bag. Anyway, there you go. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next video. God bless. Goodbye.